Hey guys, Caleb Giddings here for GAT Daily, and today we're doing a quick update on the Modern Fighting Revolver project. To get started, we'll go over what the Modern Fighting Revolver is, what parts we've put in the gun, and where we're at in the project. So, what is the Modern Fighting Revolver? Well, basically, it's this thing or the other one, which we'll show you in a minute. But the idea was to take a medium frame revolver and set it up in a way that would make it at least competitive with modern semi-automatic pistols. Now to do this, we wanted something that had more capacity than just 6 rounds, so we went with the 686 Plus and the 586L comp as our primary guns. Then we wanted to mount a red dot sight on them. I like the Aimpoint Acro, so we've got an Aimpoint Acro mounted on both of these guns. Both of the guns, the 686 Plus and the 586L comp, have Apex mounts for that Acro, and they have Apex trigger kits and Apex double action hammers. This converts the gun to double action only, which is better for a defensive firearm, better for a carry gun. Here is the other one. This is the primary. This is the 586L comp. In addition to everything else, I will be using this as my carry gun. So, the L comp is slightly different than the 686 Plus. While it looks like they both have the same barrel length, the last about half inch of the L comp's barrel is actually a compensator. So for competition purposes, that puts this gun into open division. What we're going to do with the two guns is very simple. The 586L comp will be my primary training and competition and carry gun. This is the gun I'm going to shoot in classes and in matches. To carry it, we're going to have this JM Custom Kydex holster that I've detailed in a previous video, which we'll put a link to in the description. The other gun, the 686 Plus, this is going to be my practice gun. So when I go to the range to practice, to work on fundamentals and stuff like that, it'll be with this gun. We'll do our primary dry firing with this gun, and that's going to be the gun that's going to absorb probably the highest round count, but we'll find out as we go. So, what are we doing? Well, one of the things that I wanted to do with this gun, with this 586L comp, is do what I like to refer to as stupid people tricks. And stupid people tricks, or stupid human tricks, depending on if you want to be nice about it, are where you take your gun and you perform some feat of marksmanship. Probably the ultimate one of those in the tactical training community is the fast coin from Ernest Langdon. I have one of those already, but I want to see that if I can take this revolver and shoot it fast enough and well enough to get a fast coin with a revolver. Hence, stupid human tricks. Other goals that we have for this gun are get a turbo pin from Gabe White, get a black belt patch from Modern Samurai Project, and the one that you're going to see me working on most frequently is using this gun and this holster from AIWB Concealment, shoot up to master class levels in the open revolver division at Steel Challenge. Now, the reason why we went with Steel Challenge for this is because it eliminates the one area where the revolver will never be able to keep up with the semi-automatic pistol, and that's reloads. There's no reloads in Steel Challenge. It's all shot from mostly static positions. So what it really focuses on, unlike some of the other shooting sports, is your technical ability to draw the gun quickly and get incredibly fast and yet very accurate hits at speed. I've always liked Steel Challenge. I took a pretty long break from competing in it seriously from 2014 until, well, now. I'd shot a couple of club matches here or there because they were available when I wasn't traveling, but I hadn't really gotten back into it seriously. But we're gonna do that now because here in South Carolina, there's 2 great Steel Challenge matches a month, which is plenty of practice and plenty of opportunities for me to shoot the Modern Fighting Revolver. In fact, I shot it yesterday at a Steel Challenge match, and it didn't go very well. But we established a baseline, so I know exactly where I am and exactly how high a mountain I need to climb to get to where I want to be. Here's some of that match footage. All right, if you'd like to watch it, give you guys and then we'll cut right back to the studio footage. I'm shooting Outer Limits, one of the tougher Steel Challenge stages. And here I draw. There's 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots to hit 2 pieces of steel, move to the next box, and I did go 1 for 1 on the last bit of steel, but right off the bat, we're not off to a great start here. And a big part of that is rust. It has nothing to do with the gun and everything to do with the fact that I have not shot a match in a while. A perfect example is going to be my draw. I'm very uncertain hitting my draw. Watch my strong hand come down. My support hand doesn't move as much, and so my draw isn't nearly as efficient as it used to be. That was my best run, and it was about a 690, which is 2 seconds faster than I used to do this when I was shooting a lot. Now we're going to go load up for our third run. This one is, well, it's going to be a mess. I have a hard time hitting my draw. So when the draw doesn't go the way I want it to do, just watch. I fish around for the gun a bit, and then I've got misses. Come into the second box where this is where the misses start. Not great. Again, tough time at my first match since the injury. And here we go on my last stage, and I hope you're ready for disaster because it's about to strike. Get my feet set, good start position, surrender position, beep. Draw was actually okay there. First shot wasn't because I had to go back for a makeup. And there we go. And that was the end of it. All right, we are back. As you can see, the shooting didn't go as well as I would have liked. I definitely struggled with some of my fundamentals. That's a product of not having shot Steel Challenge for almost 2 years, was the last time I shot a Steel Challenge match. And a severe injury, obviously the motorcycle crash that I went through 3 months ago, but nobody wants to hear about that anymore. The crash is old news, it's new news, and the new news is the modern fighting revolver. Our first major test of skill with the modern fighting revolver is going to be in November. I'll be going down to Scott Jedlinski's 3-day class with Jared Reston in Miami. We're going to be shooting this heads up against other semi-automatic pistols. I guarantee I will be the only guy running a comped revolver in that class, but it's going to be an awesome time, and it's going to be a big help for me to get the kinks out of my AIWB draw, because that's where a lot of these stupid human tricks challenges, like the Vice Card challenge and some of the other stuff, a lot of these are very dependent on having a good, clean, fast appendix carry draw, which I don't have. My appendix draw it's like a 1-2, which is quick, but I need to be sub-second, and to get there, there's nobody better than Jedi. That is it for this week's update on the modern fighting revolver. We will be back with more updates after we do more shooting. I'm Caleb Giddings. Thanks for watching.